Good morning. My name is Karen Latrice Gleason. My first name is Karen. My middle name is Latrice. And my last name is Gleason. 3 years ago, I was in my Sinai Hospital on 15th California in Chicago, Illinois. I was at my Sinai Hospital 3 years ago in the ER department, in the emergency room department. 3 years ago, I tested positive in pregnancy test, and then at my Sinai Hospital in the emergency room ER department, they draw the blood. And then they gave me an ultrasound on the third floor of my Sinai Hospital on 15th California. They gave me an ultrasound on the third floor of my Sinai Hospital, and they said I had anteterm pregnancy. But right now, I'm on birth control right now. I have a son deceased. He died August the 30th. He died when he was 26. He made 27 January 19th. I have two daughters still living. My oldest daughter, her birthday is on the 11th of this month, May 11th, and she'll be 26. She has two boys, 4 and 5. My youngest daughter, she have a son that's 3 months. He'll be 4 months on the 25th of this month. And my youngest daughter, she just made 25 on the 19th of April. My mother, she's 70 years old. She'll be 71 August the 10th, my mother. My father, he lives in Carroll, Illinois. He'll be about 75, 76, but I don't know what Monday his birthday is. My father, he left home when I was 6 years old. My mother was married to my father, but they divorced. And my mother still used my father's last name. My mother and my father was living together. My father left home when I was 6 years old. That was the last time I seen my father. I'm 43 years old now. And my last name is Smith. I'm married, so I got my husband's last name. My last name is Smith. But I don't use that last name. I use Gleason. My last name is Smith. I got my husband's last name, but I don't use his last name. I use my last name. Also, I have sisters. I have brothers. I have nieces and nephews. I have cousins. I have aunties. My grandfather's deceased. I have an uncle that's deceased. I have a sister that's deceased. Let's see, what can I talk about? I have auntie that's still living. All my aunties still living. I don't have an auntie that's deceased. All my aunties still living. I graduated from McKinley School. McKinley was an 8th grade school. And I graduated from McKinley School. I scored on the 8th grade Constitution test. I scored a 95 on the 8th grade Constitution test. Oh, the GED test, I failed the Constitution on the GED test because I didn't study for it. And I failed the GED test. I scored like a 137 on the GED test. Years ago back then, the score was 250 to get our GED, but I scored a 137. So I failed the GED test. I failed the Constitution on the GED test. But the 8th grade Constitution, I passed that. I scored the 95 for the 8th grade Constitution. I had 50 questions, and the 2 questions that I missed on the 8th grade Constitution was 2 questions that I studied for. I went to Bernie School, but they demolished that school. I went to Henry Suter School. I went to Richard Crane School, and I went to Simpson School. And I'm gonna get myself back in school to get my high school diploma or GED. Right now I don't work. I'm working like two summer jobs, some bridge program jobs, but that was a few years ago back. I worked a summer job called janitor work. I worked for CHA, Chicago House Authority. I was 16 years old. I was working for a janitor. I was doing janitor work, like cleaning up, stuff like that. That was a summer job, summer bridge program job I worked a few years ago. Also, I worked at another summer job. It's called the lunchroom. It was CHA, Chicago House Authority. I was working the lunchroom, the breakfast. And that was a few years ago. That's when I was like 23, 27. And that's all the jobs I had, just two summer jobs. A few years ago, about 2-3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I put in a job application with Labor Temp, but I ain't work with them. I ain't started working with them. But I put in a couple other job applications too. I put in a job application at United Center. I put in a couple of job applications, but I didn't get the job. And but right now, I don't work right now. Right now, I'm on Social Security. I get SSI. I get supplemental to Social Security. And I've been on that for 20 years now. So right now, I don't work. I do have my own apartment. I had my own apartment for about 12, 13 years. But before I got my Section 8, I was living in this other apartment with CHA, Chicago House Authority. I lived in that apartment for 5 years. Then I lived in a shelter for that, but I used to be in a shelter called House Opportunity for Women. I was in that shelter for that, but it's for women who got kids. But the kid got to be under 17. My kid was under 17. So I lived in a shelter for that, but right now I got Section 8. I said my Section 8 voucher for about 12, 13 years. And that's about it. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.